Namaskar, Jai Jagannath. I'm here with you all with my second video, which is on most awaited topic, the Sri Mandira, the God's own place. We see Lord Jagannath with Balabhadra, with Ma Subhadra, Sudarshan, Madana Mohan with Bhudevi Sridevi and Rama Balarama on the Ratna Singhasan. But also we see the 33 Koti god and goddess inside this temple. Here 33 Koti does not mean crores. Here 33 Koti means 33 types of god and goddess present in this temple, in which it covers all the god and goddess of the universe. We will now see the history, the facts, and also how the people are spreading the rumors about some mysteries, something that you went to know about Jagannath temple but that is wrong. We see many videos in YouTube like the mysteries of Jagannath temple, the mysteries of Lord Jagannath, but some are true but some are not true. Let me take you to the journey of Lord's own temple, the Jagannath temple. Let's begin the video. The history of the Lord Jagannath was also very interesting. There are many legends behind it, but according to Skanda Puran and other Puranas, there is a proper legend mentioned in it that a god who is called Nilamadhava was worshipped in the hill station of Nilagiri. And the king Indradyumna, who is the king of Ujjain, was the most powerful king of that time in that area. He won many battles, and also after few years he known to be very spiritual and went to be God's own people. So he tried to search for a god across the country according to him. But at last he come to know about a god present at the hill station of Odisha at Nilagiri Parbat, the god Nilamadhava. After that he talked to his ministers and also ordered the Vidyapati to go and investigate about this god and take him with him to his palace. When Vidyapati is also a Vishnu Bhakt, means the devotee of Lord Vishnu. When he came to that place but he did not find the god, then he played his strategy and married Viswavastu's girl. As was his family member, he requested Viswavastu to take him to near the Nilamadhava. He is also very clever. So at the way going to the dense forest of Nilagiri to the Nilamadhav, he threw some mustard seeds on the way to mark this way that this way is towards the Lord. Then he betrayed the king and returned to the king of Ujjain, the Indradyumna, and take the Indradyumna with him to that place. When Lord Indradyumna with his soldiers came near the forest, Viswavastu was very amazed. Why the king is here? But when he knew the story, then he is also very sad and so pleased to the king to not take his lord with him. But when he go near the den where the Nilamadhava was there, you won't believe God was not there. Then the king was break down, as king is also a Vishnu Bhakt, means the devotee of Lord Vishnu. He slept there and also he did not receive any food and water for many days. He built a temple near that den, and after some days Swayam Narada Prabhu appeared and established, or in Odia we say, the Prana Pratishtha of Nrsimha in that temple. After that night, Lord Vishnu came in the dreams of Lord King Indradyumna and explained him the further process to take him with the god. After few moments, when Lord Vishnu appeared in his dream, he said, you are my devotee, and I want you to go further that I will be appearing soon to you in the form of wood log in the seashore of Puri Samudra. Yes, as the wood log. After a few days, he also waited near the seashore and he found the wood log. And then he took the wood log with him and built a temple of Lord Jagannath, which is now called the Gundicha temple, in the name of his queen Rani Gundicha, who is now also called the mother of Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra, and Ma Subhadra. When he took the wood log to the temple of Gundicha, then he found that who will build the idol from this wood log, as Lord Vishnu dreamed him that the three god and goddess will be built from this single wood log. Then after, he is a big king, so he called many carpenters from the whole world, but no one make any hole in that wood. And after few days, Swayam Vishwakarma appeared and took the work on his head. But he also mentioned that there are some terms and conditions if I will do the work. The king and the queen accepted that and also give him the chance that let him to build the idol of the Lord. But they don't know that Vishwakarma is appeared. After Lord Vishwakarma took the charge in his head, he took the Lord in a room and instructed the king and queen to not open the room until he opened the room from himself. But the eagerness in the queen's mind and queen's heart that what the work is going inside, when my Lord will be prepared and I will get to see him. After a few days, when Vishwakarma's work was slowed down and no sound was coming from the inside, king and the queen, mostly the queen Gundicha, opened the door and saw that the Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra and Ma Subhadra was there without any hand, without any leg. Half-built hand and no leg. He then apologized to the Lord and Ma that what she does. But don't worry, Lord came to her dreams and said, "This is what I will be in this yuga." And this is not the tales of Kali Yuga, but after that the Kali Yuga will start when the Lord's idol was built and then the king was changed. Who will make him the Prana Pratishtha? Who will worship in his temple? And then he went to the Martyolok to near the Lord Brahma and also teased him to come down to the earth and then make him the Prana Pratishtha of the Lord and be seated him in the Ratna Singhasan. And when he was near the Brahma said him that many yugas has been passed. When you will go down, you will be there in the Kali Yuga. There is a temple, means the history of the temple begins, where now the Lord is established. The history of Jagannath temple begins. Brahma told the king Indradyumna that the temple of Lord Jagannath is buried under the sand when he was near the Brahma. So he told, please take out the temple from that sand down and then took the Lord and seated there. And he will come himself and give the Prana Pratishtha to Lord Balabhadra, Lord Jagannath and Ma Subhadra. And from that day, Brahma came down and gave Prana Pratishtha to Lord Jagannath, Lord Balabhadra and Ma Subhadra. That is the story of my Lord. And some are telling that the heart of the Lord Krishna is inside the Lord Balabhadra, Lord Jagannath, Ma Subhadra. But I say you that is fake. Yes, the heart of the Lord Krishna is not burnt in the fire. So it is float in the water. but not that the real story that the heart is inside the Lord Jagannath, but there is a Brahma Pradartha which is inside the Lord Jagannath, Lords Balabhadra and Ma Subhadra, which we all don't know what is that. See you soon in my next video. Till then, Namaskar, Jai Jagannath, stay safe.